Yo, how's it going, everyone? Today is Tuesday and I'm finally caught up. So where do I start? So I'm thinking about finishing this series like when we get to day 150. Um, and the reason for that is that currently I'm doing a time audit of my entire 4 weeks. So I started yesterday, and like for example, yesterday I did 7 hours of work and like just on 7 hours of not working, which is quite surprising because it feels like I work more than that. But what it is, I've noticed, is like, so I've I've categorized my times, and the miscellaneous tab is the one that's taking up a lot of time, which is like 3 hours. So it's stuff like driving to the gym, driving back home from the gym, like making these scrambled eggs, eating these scrambled eggs, toilet, shower, um, what else? Brushing teeth, um, things that I've got. It's not even like chores because like I've got a tab for chores as well, but it just seems like for example yesterday I had like 3 hours, and it's stuff like making these videos and just like stuff that isn't actually work. It's just like stuff in between, just like little things, and they are like adding up. So like the reason I started this here was because like day one of this series was the day that I quit my job to pursue this, and I've come like very far since then. Um, and another reason I did it was so that I could get better at talking on camera. Now I'd like before I even press play, I'd be stood there like for 30 seconds, like, oh, what can I talk about for like a couple of minutes? You know what I mean? Now I've already got stuff in my head. I just click play, and yeah, I can just no effort talk. Um, so I feel like my camera presence has like definitely improved. Um, I've obviously come very far, and yeah, and the thing is, even though it might only takes, let's say I do a 3 minute, well, it's going to be about 5 minutes. Let's say it's going to be 4 minutes of recording. Then I have to go on my phone, upload it to YouTube. Then I have to pick a thumbnail out. Then I have to title it, which can all be done in like 3 minutes or whatever. So let's say it takes 5 to 8 minutes. Right, that 5 to 8 minutes compounded over quite a long time. You know, over the 180 days is a lot. I mean, right, let's check it out. Sorry, 150 days. Alexa, what is 8 minutes times 150 days?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, what's 8 times by 150?
8 times 150 is 1,200.
Yeah, so within the space of them 150 days, I will have lost like roughly 1,200 minutes. Which, so like I said, even though it's 5 to 8 minutes, it does compound over time. So, and it's like, I would have liked to have done this forever, but it's taking up time, and it's like, the reason I did it as well, sorry, I'm going on a bit here. The reason I did it is because I used to journal quite a lot, but journaling takes time. So I thought, surely a better way of doing it is just verbally saying it, which is what I do. And don't get me wrong, doing this is much better than journaling. However, like, it still takes up too much time. So Yeah, something needs to change. I'm not exactly sure how much of a crucial part it plays in my life as well. So like, I feel like I've accomplished everything that I wanted to achieve with doing this. I would never cared about anyone watching it or anything. It was just for myself, really. And I feel like it's a good way to. I will attract my first 150 days of business. And yeah, so that's that. So yeah, I'm gonna carry it on until 150 days, whatever that is, and then probably end it. But yeah, let me know what you think about that decision. I think it makes sense. Anyway, I've done a couple hours of work, I've done like 3 hours of work, I've been to the gym, I've just been on a half an hour walk. It's only just 10 a.m. So I've done 3 hours of work, gym, half an hour walk, cooked food, ate food, did a bit of chores this morning, watered garden. Good, I'm ahead of schedule. Now I can. It's a weird one because, like, I'm dragging this on. So I've mentioned this before, I'm trying to optimise for life, not for business. That's like a big thing. And at the minute, like I said yesterday, like I said on my Monday's time audit tracker thing, it's pretty much 50-50 work and not play, but like not working. even if it is stuff like chores. Well, actually, it's a weird one because so I've got a tab for leisure, and leisure yesterday. What did I do for leisure? I watched one 15-minute YouTube video, and I went to a restaurant with my fiance for 30 minutes. But it's not like I counted the commute because we was going there anyway to do some chores and pick up some stuff from like B&Q and stuff like that. So realistically, I had 45 minutes of leisure of me time, and then 13 hours 15 minutes of doing stuff, actively doing stuff, you know, like not chilling out. So actually, realistically, not really a good balance. That's why I need to start outsourcing as much as possible. Oh, this one's been a long one. But yeah. Yeah, to put in perspective, that's quite mad actually, the fact that I did 13 hour, let's say I did 7 hours of working, 7 hours of working, 45 minutes of leisure, and then like, what is it? 6 hour 15 of just in between stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's like I did like fitness. So yesterday, for example, I did like 120 minutes of like cardio of walking, and then 45 minutes of working out at like a park. So I don't. Anyway, I'm rambling on. This is just eating into my time. I've got to go. So 10 a.m. Boom. Put this on the time audit tracker. Nice one. Alright, cool. See you in a bit.